Hello, everybody. So, I've been seeing a lot on social media about other people's mental health and the the bits that we need to start talking about. And I thought I'd share my story. I was born in the late 80s, 87. I had a loving household. I was, for all intents and purposes, in a caring family. I don't believe that they could have done anything more for me. It was. I don't remember much about my youth. I just know that when I was younger, I was struggling with meeting new people. I would be one of those people that would always hide behind my mum's leg at a young age when they were trying to introduce me to new people. A bit like I suppose, with a dog that's got anxiety. Um, yeah, I was very introverted, and I still am. Scroll on to primary school. I was a very isolated child. I struggled academically. I struggled quite a lot with things. Um, Scroll on to secondary school. I had one extremely persistent bully. Now, I'm going to be open and honest. There was a incident, I believe, that I may or may not have instigated. I was a very mummy's boy, and I was told to not hang around with this person who took it very personal and made basically flipped the script on me. And instead of being a friend, immediately started to find all my triggers and bully me for the 5 years that I was there. I didn't go to secondary school, to sixth form. It's what we in the UK call our sort of it's between secondary school. So I don't know what you call it in America, but it's the higher education bit essentially. I didn't go there, so I was only in school for about 5 years. I left school when I was about 13, 14, I think. I can't remember what my age was then. Really struggled with every academic part. I thought that it was just part of me, my mental health. I didn't really understand what it was until probably when I was in my late 20s. I there was a there was quite a few incidences around college that I really struggled with. I just didn't understand it at all. Nothing bad, nothing in the sense that every ordinary person or person that doesn't have a mental illness would just take it chip on the shoulder and sort of, general or ordinary life, essentially. It was only until I was at my what was my current job, working in a supermarket, that I essentially went off the rails, as people would call it. Where sorry, getting slightly emotional. I didn't realise it was going to take this long. Sorry, yeah. I tried to take my life. I tried to unalive myself. I tried to. There was a few periods where I tried pretty much everything under the sun to unalive myself. Some things that I would guess would be common knowledge. I'm not going to go into them. I'm not going to give you clues as to what they are. They are all sticking in my head quite profoundly at the moment. I did spend some time in a psychiatric facility over 2 separate years, but something like November of the first year, and then for 6 weeks, and then January of the following year, sort of for 4 weeks, I think. It's something of that ilk anyway. I basically broke down to my parents and told them I need help. My mum was very, very kind and caring, and tried to essentially tell the NHS, which is the National Health Service in the UK, look, my son is really unwell. He needs help. He wants to go. He wants to be safe. He wants to go somewhere where it's safe. Yeah, it's taken a lot of work for me to understand what that is. And the upshot of it all is, if I can make it, so can you. For those of you who are saying or going to say, well, you should have tried harder, you have no idea how bad, or you're just agreeing with my head. You're just agreeing with what I believe in myself. So there's nothing you can say that's going to get me any better, worse. For those of you who don't believe in yourself, if you've got it this far, it's about a 7-minute video. If you've got this far, you can do anything. I believe in you. You just need to tell your brain. I know it's not going to be easy, but just try to tell your brain, or try to ask, or don't do what I did with the bully. Do question it. It's not going to punch you. It can't do anything that you haven't imagined that you want to do to yourself. I can, from personal experience, I can tell you that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I love you lots. Take care. And if you want a shoulder to cry on, or anything of that ilk, you want to vent, you want to talk, leave a comment, leave a whatever it is. If you're on TikTok, double tap the screen if you can. If you're on YouTube, I believe double tap still works. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you want anything, just know that I'm here. And yeah, we will get through this together. But anyway, it's 8 minutes per 8 minutes video. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers, guys.